Hi guys. So today's Sunday. I'm just getting ready because I think I'm meeting my husband in Babylon. We're gonna go out to eat and just walk around. And this weekend's been a little bit of like an up and down emotional thing. And anyway, I put up my vlog yesterday and someone commented this long thing about me being negative, and I just wanted to like address that with you guys. I really want to know like if you understand me or not, or if I'm coming off a certain way. And like, and she wasn't like, she was being like nice about it and everything. It wasn't like I got offended. It was just some of the things she said I was I don't even know where to go about this. Basically, she said that, like, you're always talking about being positive and, you know, but I'm just curious about, like, my observation is, like, that you seem to be very negative about, like, the weather and, like, people and, like, the thing I was talking about, like, babies crying as I was eating and stuff, and then she said, this thing kind of just a little bit bothered me, because she was like, when you do talk about positive things, it's about materialistic things and a bit of God. And that sentence kind of bothered me, because it's like, wow, is that how I come off to you guys? Yes, of course I will admit I like finer things in life. Like, if I could afford to go on like a beautiful vacation and go to like top-notch places and enjoy like amazing 5-star quality food, and like I love like certain things, but I never want to, like, don't get it twisted, like I am the furthest from like putting my value into a materialistic thing. Like, I do not value that in any way, shape, or form, because that could be gone tomorrow. And at the end of like the day, all you have is your relationship, is your soul, is your relationship with God and your relationship with the people that you love. And that's what's important in life. And my soul is what's important. My relationship with God is the number one most important thing in my life. So I guess just coming from one perspective, watching me, you may not know me, or if you're new, or if you're just watching blogs, because I've admitted in the past, like, I'm like, I get like my little fits when I'm in my vlog. And I just want to talk to you guys, like, do you guys think like I'm very hypocritical? Because I definitely can be negative at times, for sure. But I do believe how important it is to be positive. Ooh. I feel like my true like loyal subscribers who've been watching for a while know me and they get me, but I definitely can, I guess, see her point of view. In my vlogs, I want to be so, I don't want to cut bad things out. You know, like, I don't want to just hide the fact that I am negatives at stupid little things. Like, I obviously like hype up the drama or the negative vibe once in a while, like in certain scenes, or like just being like funny and stupid, like, and making a big deal out of nothing, like, you know, because that's just my personality, and I'm like being dramatic and joking around, or like, it's not like I'm really mad that it's raining, or like, I don't know, like stupid stuff, like the kids screaming in the restaurant. Like, yes, I will admit I do not like that at all. Like, I get, like, it just irritates me so much. And I'm not perfect, you know? Like, I definitely am flawed. I never want to claim to be, like, perfect. But that's why I feel like I don't want to cut certain things out. Because I want you guys to see, like, she's not this perfect, like, always positive, just, like, putting out an image type person. Because I'm not, you know? Like, I am flawed. And I definitely, like, who doesn't like drama? You know what I mean? Like, I don't want my vlogs to be boring. So I feel like you guys get my humor. I'm not really making fun of people. Like, she mentioned the guy at IKEA when I went, goo! And that wasn't like I was making fun of him at all. I was making fun of the fact that he looked dead into the camera And in his mind, he was probably like, what the heck is going on, you know? Like, why is there a camera right there? And I just imagine Billy Madison going, goo!
Hey, Ernie. What's up?
Nothing.
You falling in love with the wall or something?
I had an accident.
You had an accident? What does that mean? Goo!
So dumb. Anyway, if you know me, I feel like you get my humor, and like when I'm being like bratty or snippy to Danny or like Sam, or like, that's just like me being super sarcastic, and like, I'm not that I'm like trying to ignore the fact that yes, I could be negative, definitely 100%. But I just feel like I have a weird humor. I don't know. I definitely don't want to come off like a hypocrite, and I also don't want to like disregard people's views or like say like, oh, I don't need to change, I don't need to stop being negative. Like, that's not where I'm coming from either. But I just want to know what your thoughts are. Like, do you guys get me? You know, I know some of you really do, but maybe some of you don't. And another thing too is like, as I was editing that vlog, I knew in my head, I'm like, oh my gosh, I have so many scenes where I'm like, have an attitude or like being negative, and just, should I cut some of that out? Like, the scene with my husband, like when because I actually was annoyed at him, but me and my husband had like a whole conversation about it, like what he did with the car and yada yada. So I was kind of like playing it up, like, all right, like you're like, I was annoyed. But and then with that, I was like, should I cut that out? And then I'm like, no, like I can't, like I never want to portray like my marriage is 100% perfect, and like me and him don't like have little like disagreements, or I'm always like, oh, I love my husband, you know, like of course I love my husband, but you know what I mean? Like, I want you guys to see the stupidity, the things we talk about in the car, like every relationship, they like bicker, or my flaws. Like, I don't want to come off trying to portray a perfect image, because that's not who I am. I definitely also hype up like the drama of the negative, like, it's raining, are you kidding me? Or like freaking kids screaming. Like, obviously it does like a little bit bother me, so I'm going to hype it up. I feel like it's funny, it's entertaining. I feel like if someone was doing that and I was watching it, I'd be laughing, like just not taking life so seriously. But is that how I come off to you guys? Like, I genuinely want to know how you feel. Me and Sam were talking about it because somebody who I feel like embodies this is HRH Collection, and me and Sam love her. We literally, like, she's hilarious. She does vlogs and she makes jewelry and stuff. Get my camera shut off. HRH is just hilarious to me. She's super dramatic. She gets like crazy over the stupidest little thing, like down to her coffee. And I know it's so superficial, it's so unimportant, and she's being like dramatic, but it's hilarious. It's literally hilarious. Like, it kills me. Like, she is hilarious. But also the fact I do appreciate her realness. Like, she's just like herself, and she says what's on her mind, every thought that goes through her head. And I like people like that. I do. Because they're raw, they're themselves, they show their flaws, they can make fun of themselves, you know what I mean? Like, I genuinely love her. The one thing that I've said about her is that she curses too much. I don't like when she curses. Like, I wish she didn't. She's not perfect, you know what I mean? Anyway, point being is like, my humor is very weird, and like when I'm negative or talking about like the weather, or like my nails aren't done the right way and like she didn't do them right, like I'm being dramatic. I'm not being like I'm really angry and like, do you know what I mean? I just feel like, it would be so boring if I just was happy about everything, and like oh it's fine, everything's perfect. Like, it's just not me, you know? A lot of influencers and people, I think, really try to put out this image of perfection that is just not realistic, not real, and not relatable. And I just feel like I don't want that. I don't want that. I want to be the everyday woman who has struggles, has insecurities, is flawed, owns that, but also has a good heart and wants to put out a good message, and will check herself, or be open to hearing things. You know, I always want to grow, and I always, and also when I talk to you guys about the serious stuff, I always say like I'm talking to myself too. I just feel like I want to be real with you guys, you know? Like, as if you're my friends and you're in the car with me. What would Charlotte say if this happened? You know what I mean? Like, I'm not gonna pretend I'd say something else just to like appease you or make myself look better. What's crazy is that my church service today was about almost the same thing, and it was just like a reassurance to me that, first, number one, yes, I hear you guys, or you, Lily, or, you know, I'm open to listening to you and trying to explain myself and also learn a lesson from it too, because I think I need to be aware of myself and make sure that what I portray is who I am and I'm not like being a hypocrite. But that also, I think that I am on the right path as far as being honest and showing the not so pretty things and the imperfections, and you know what I mean? Laughing at myself. Please just share your thoughts with me. Let me know how you feel. Do you genuinely get me? Do you understand me? Am I too much sometimes? Should I cut back on that? Do you think I'm too negative? Like, do I really need to like change that? Is it funny? Is it like, do I do it? Is it overboard? I don't know. I'm doing the same breath for so long because I can't do two things at once. What else did I want to address? Yeah, so I guess at the end of the day, I love you guys so much. I appreciate you so freaking much. I know God wants me to have this platform for a bigger reason, you know, and I know, like, this is cute, that, okay, so clearly I finished getting ready because my camera was acting up. But I don't even know where I left off. Basically, I don't know, share your thoughts with me, guys. I don't know what I'm hoping to get from this. I guess more clarity on your views, and I like the way my vlogs are, but I'm open to hearing what you guys think. And I hope you get me and still love me and share your thoughts. And yeah, I'm gonna be vlogging in a little bit too, so the vlog was gonna be this video, but I wanted to address this before I put the vlog. So all right, love you guys so much. Hope you had a great weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Subscribe if you're not already, and hit the notification bell if you are a subscriber, so you know when I post. Okay, bye.